Hacking contest, and I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've...
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And they've been caught out here. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's in! Oh, shooting chance! And he heaves it forward. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Diogo Dalot goes for the cross. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Tielemans. Bruno Fernandes. Now, and the shot! And in again! He's got away with one there. De Bruyne. It's found its way to him. Oh, he's gone for it! Goal! Belgium! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Portugal are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Well read, he sorted that out. And here's Lukaku. Forward it goes. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Now it's Lukaku. Oh, tries a shot! He has done it! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Diogo Dalot drives it forward. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, good interception. He's had a look. Lukaku. And the finish! Diogo Dalot with the clearance. Tielemans. Tielemans has created one goal already. A real chance that we can get through. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Gets it back. Lukaku. De Bruyne. Just brushed off the ball there. Here it comes. Chance to shoot. Defending of the desperate variety. It's being played forward. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, really good feet. probably deserved better.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
De Bruyne. He's left his man. Bruno Fernandes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. Gets up to hit it! It's in! And right on half-time! And we hit half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
The action has already resumed here.
Portugal need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think
Has a pop! It's a goal! Portugal are level! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, and he knew all along what he wanted to do, and it's a really great instinctive finish.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. This has become one superb game of football.
look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution. Belgium have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Has a hit! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Cristiano Ronaldo surely had to be sharper in making the most of his one-on-one. It's not as if it's his first time either.
Keeper sends it forward. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo going through, swung in towards the middle, and he's cut it out.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Good ball. Cristiano has a pop! Done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Belgium making consecutive changes here. Has a goal! Goal! Portugal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. An irresistible force today.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
battles to win it back. It's got through, hits one! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Yeah, that's great running from the way he manoeuvred himself into such a good position to receive the pass and go through on the goalkeeper then.
Portugal are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Shapes to shoot! Trying to get there. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, surely! Danger averted for now.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. So he's plotting something before playing it in. And they've been caught out here. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Portugal are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
They've played it short.
Belgium are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. It's a hits one! Goal! They've done it again! It is incredible! Oh, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner. Ruben Neves simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
Decent looking ball. He's got away. Shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Just brushed off the ball there. Dashing forward at pace. He could be in here. Gets good distance on it. That's a throw. He's in, surely! Big chance! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been
obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Belgium complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold. Goes for goal! And in it goes! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And there goes the final whistle. What a game, wonderful stuff, and the right result. Neither side really deserved to lose. Let's just summarise what we've... Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. The Estadio Alejandro Villanueva, that's what the venue has been called since 2000, in honour of Alianza Lima's greatest star. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
And as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to others.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Kane has got himself a free kick. He's got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Massive leap! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Henriks gets it back. And here's Kane. Kane. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Rudiger gets it away. Driving on, he could shoot here. Battles to win it back. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Tar. Burn. Still goalless at the moment. Goretzka gets into the right position to intercept. And it's played forward. Kimmich. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Has a goal! Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't seem...
Towering header!
He will be livid with himself.
Forward it goes. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Gets on the end of it. And a shot! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. England with a decent chance here, and there's little doubt about who'll take it. England with the chance now to pull one back. Cuts it out. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Oh, the ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Now a chance to break. Rice does well there, alert. And the referee brings the first half to a close. the first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
And the game has already resumed here.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Now it's Kane. Oh, some tackle that. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Now it's Kane. It's found its way to him. And that could be trouble. Lima.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
He's left his man. Very well to intervene.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Germany are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Finds himself eased off the ball. Rice. And here's Kane. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Cleared away. And he's there to cut it out. Dashing forward at pace. It's on a plate. Goes down, but nothing given.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Rice. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Looking for goal! Plays it back. And here's Goretzka. Goes for it! It's anyone's ball. There are a few waiting for it. Rice drives it forward. Has a hit! And more and more and more! And they are pulling clear here.
Oh, it's lovely to see the art of disguise alive and well, but the keeper straight into no man's land.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Germany take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Sane plays it out to the wing. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gross hoists it forward. Going through. Striding forward, facing goal. Well read, he sorted that out. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. He's through. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Germany clearly aren't looking comfortable on the ball at the moment. Predictability has just crept into their play.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And here's Sané. Stones drives it forward. And the counter is on. And help's available out wide. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Kane. Kane with a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose. And it's played forward. Kimmich. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And here's Rashford. He's played him through. And it's Kane. He's had a shot! They score! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, it's ended in defeat and frustration. They just didn't get the breaks. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. The Emirates, which has become such a fine landmark, a part of the North London scenery. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Gabriel Jesus, he's always going to be a massive threat, Peter. And that's primarily because his movement off the ball is so effective. Even if he doesn't end up touching the ball, he usually plays a part in his team's attacking plays because he's dragged people out of position, and that can be an obvious help to those around him. He's full of enthusiasm.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Dinks one in. Oh, delightful. Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Portugal! Pedro Neto was quick to move in. Keeper's handling wasn't great.
I might sound a little harsh here, but the keeper, I felt, could have done a better job in ensuring that ball didn't go back out into the danger area.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Good idea, just poorly executed. Well played, he saw that coming. And the defence can get it clear. Hoists it forward. It's a loose ball. Plays it out to the wing. Gets the better of his man. Has a hit! It's broken loose. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Throw it. Timely intervention. Tries to get it forward quickly. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Bruno Fernandes proves too strong there. Out to the left it goes. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's played forward. Oh, good interception. Gets it back. He's got through. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Forward it goes. Gabriel Jesus. Rice. Played back in. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the finish! And in it goes! And this is getting better and better. Well, you've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
Portugal get themselves a 2-goal... He's gone for it! And he's there to hoof it away. Bruno Fernandes. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Ronaldo considers his options. Good strong hand by the keeper. Defence has got rid of that.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
And it's half-time here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Up to meet it! Gabriel Jesus. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Gabriel Jesus tore at them and just came up short.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Rice. Pedro Neto.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Forward it goes. Pedro Neto. Rice. And it's been taken straight back. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. It's a throw-in. Bernardo Silva. Pedro Neto. Portugal have a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Looking to pull clear here. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. 2 changes being made right now. And here's Cristiano, and the shot! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Good save, he got a decent fist on that. He's had a go!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
That'll be a throw. Rice. Battles to win it back.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Bernardo Silva tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's picked him out. It's a brilliant interception. Ah, he's given it away. Merino. Hits one. They are rampant. And surely that settles it. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great coaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Going for goal! Oh, the keeper's done just about enough.
Oh, he was so quick to respond to that. Almost made it count. Great opportunity.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto. Gets wrestled off the ball. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
Steered forward. Pedro Neto. Ball through needs to be good here. Real chance! Hoists it forward. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. So what can they conjure from this one? He's in! He's there to receive it. Shoots! The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Saka. And that's that. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. How would you sum up what we've witnessed? Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense... Yeah, he's fouled him there. Sessegnon. Manchester have it back and they can go again. Cuts it out. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. And they've been caught out here. Rice. He's played him through. Kane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Burn. Forward it goes. Gets it back. That's not going to make it.
This game is in need of some excitement. It needs help, and it's down to the creative and striking talent to up their game and give this crowd something to cheer about.
Ruben Dias with a definite foul there. Could move up a gear here. He's through. He's had a look. Has a pop!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Manchester take the lead. Going for goal! He scores! England are back in business.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run onside proved the key ingredient.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Halfway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Bernardo Silva. Defenders on the back foot. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Timely intervention. Donnarumma puts it away. Kane. Ruben Dias. Sessegnon. Bernardo Silva. Foden. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And that's been levered clear. He's made sure that that won't get through. Breaks on here. Well weighted. He's off on a marauding run. He's had a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Lovely bit of skill there. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Looking for goal! Clears it out of harm's way.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
That's a promising ball. He's gone for it! Oh, he's really drilled it.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Kane, chance to shoot. Oh, what a ball! He tries a shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. Well, the action has already resumed here. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. He's got away. It has got shot at goal. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And it's Bernardo Silva, Rodri, Foden. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Pickford deals with it effortlessly. Foden. Bernardo Silva.
England have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the... And the shot! Lovely goal. Perfect poise to set himself for the strike. There's going to be another change here. Now, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Manchester take the lead.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Real chance! Oh, that is rather wayward. Rashford. to safety. And it's been taken straight back. Kane. Ruben Dias is there to heave it away. Chance to break. Tries to get it forward quickly. Rice. Got the better of his opposite number. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. So here comes a substitution. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim? Oh, there's Stones. He's given away a free kick. Stones drives it forward. Rice. Saka. He gets past his man. Cut out in the nick of time. Kane. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk. As cunning as it comes.
This is quite a battle.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Ref has a hit! Battles to win it back. Nicely measured pass.
Manchester showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Well read, he sorted that out.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Oh, good ball. Hits one! Goal, England! And the comeback is complete.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
England get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
The final 5 minutes. That's a decent ball. He's one-on-one, surely! Rashford has a shot! No mistake! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. England have a free kick. Saka. Hoists it forward. And here's Rashford. Going through. And that's been won straight back. Now a chance to break. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And here's Rashford. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, real danger here. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, in the end, it got away. They just weren't allowed to build on their lead. They lost their... Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. No question that this is one of the great capital venues of the Netherlands, the Johan Cruyff Arena, Amsterdam. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but
that's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Tar. Henriks. Foden. Kovacic tries lifting it over. Has a goal! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's Goretzka. He's got through. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Germany seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
The defence can get it clear. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted.
It can only get better, this. We haven't seen a shot yet, and I'm hoping that when we do, it'll spark a whole series of them, because it needs livening up.
Goretzka. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Done very well to intervene.
Foden. Kimmich.
And the counter is on. Cut out in the nick of time. And that has been clubbed away. And it's played forward. Coached through there. Kovacic. Heads it! They've scored!
Manchester are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
Manchester take the lead.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Tries to stroke it through. It's the through ball. It is a corner. Kovacic plays it short. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Ake did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. That intervention was very necessary. And here's the chance to counter. And the through ball is intercepted. Fine stop from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Kimmich.
Well, they could break here. And the first 45 minutes are up. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They can certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
Already up and running for the second. Shoots! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Timely intervention. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
And just look at the keeper. He's really busy trying to get as much protection in place as he possibly can.
He's gone for it! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that. Foden.
Ball through needs to be good here. Tries a shot! Sticks it away! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Manchester get themselves a 2-goal cushion. Well, the referee's awarded a free kick. Rodri. Goretzka gets it back. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Rodri proves too strong there. Rodri. He gets past his man. Goretzka. Henriks. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, shooting chance! It's there! Back to within one! Interesting! There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, that's brilliant from him. Such a calm finish. Just pick your spot, don't think about what the keeper's going to do, concentrate on what you have to do.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Germany get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Oh, great ball!
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Gross looks to dink one in.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's sprayed out wide. Cleared away. Oh, he's in! Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Germany are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
This has gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, a callous act that was used to rescue a desperate moment, Peter. They dug a deep hole for themselves there.
And the finish! And yes, it's there! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, they're being cut out too much for my liking. It's not rocket science.
Five minutes left on the clock. Good ball, it's found its target. Has a hit! He scored! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending. Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Germany give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Referee's given a throw. Ball's gone out of play. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Chance! Four extra minutes added on. Could move up a gear here. Sessegnon. Bernardo Silva. He's left his man. Hits one! Oh, taken with style! Jim, your thoughts?
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, some fans are already on their way out, so that to me says everything, Peter.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Germany beaten here. They might well feel aggrieved, but the result is everything. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is he's gone for it! He scored!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for. A player
with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
So, a breakthrough already.
Kimmich.
And the finish! We score! 2-0 and in next to no time.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
So that's 2 now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he did.
Big chance! 1-on-1! It's out for a goal kick. Oh, some tackle that. And it's Rabiot. Not pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Turns and goes back. And here's Rabiot. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And here's Kane. Now it's Gnabry. Kane has a hit! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Shot a goal! Really well taken goal. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
So is this the start of a comeback? Danger averted for now. It'll be a throw-in.
Kimmich.
Now it's Kane. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Kimmich.
And here's Gnabry. He's got away. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And there aren't many who'd be prepared to wind up a shot from this far out. And here's Gnabry. Forward it goes. Oh, it's Dembele. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Hoists it forward. Rabiot. Oh, what a... He's gone for it! And in it goes! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second. France get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Davis. Here it comes. Kane. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Rabiot. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Kimmich.
And it's Rabiot. Well played, he saw that coming. Looking to break out here.
Kimmich.
Oh, real danger here. Mbappe goes for goal. Back of the net. Deep into first half stoppage time. A crucial goal. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew...
Mbappe! Good effort, and it is right on half-time.
And it has been a pretty crazy game so far. All played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can't...
Whistle's gone, that's foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Kimmich. And here's Gnabry. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Mbappe. That intervention was very necessary. Keeper's got good distance on that.
Kimmich.
Now it's Gnabry. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Kane. He's come in hard. It's come through. Oh, good, real chance! Oh, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. And the defence can get it clear. And here's Gnabry.
Kimmich.
And it's Goretzka.
France have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two. Kimmich.
Kane. Goalkeeper's ball. Foot in. And here's Dembele. Has a pop! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Mbappe really felt he'd done enough. He's having a momentary visit to the world of disbelief here.
changes here, from both sides in fact. No question, that's a foul. Kane already, of course, on the score sheet. Kane. He's through. And he heaves it forward. Corner it is. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Cham. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Kimmich. And here's Kane. Goretzka. Now, can he capitalise? Tries a shot! They did it! And again they hit the front. Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Fence has got rid of that.
France are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Very well to intervene. He's had a shot! It's there! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
The action has already started. Just brushed off the ball there. Emenike. He's pinged one through here. And the shot!
Oh, great save, real class.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Clears it out of harm's way. Keeper's ball.
Vinicius Junior. Valverde. The ball's loose, and they've been caught out here. Mbappe has a pop!
And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Cuts it out. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior.
The ball needed to be better there, that's a wasted chance.
Oh, good ball. Oh, surely! Gets his head to it! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Valverde. It has got through to him. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Hoists it forward.
Well played, he saw that coming. That's not going to make it.
Rudiger.
Loose ball, who's going to get that?
Real chance! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Can he get the shot away? Vinicius Junior. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Vinicius Junior takes the long option. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior.
It's come loose.
Madrid have it back and they can go again.
Oh, it's a shot at goal! He's delivered all right!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Madrid break the deadlock.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Cut out in the nick of time.
There's a long ball.
That's offside. Yes, it is.
Isak.
He's gone for it! And that's been levered clear. Shapes to shoot! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. It still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain the momentum now and finish the job.
Madrid come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Madrid carrying a one-goal lead.
Now that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Danger averted for now. Battles to win it back.
Mbappe.
He acknowledges that Mbappe is the guilty party there.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Plays a clever pass. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Van Dijk.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
And here's Mohamed Salah.
Isak. Cleared without complication.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Mbappe.
That'll be a throw-in. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Plays it out to the flank.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Yeah, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Alexander-Arnold. Robertson does well there, alert. Chance to break. Alexander-Arnold, he's left his man. Turns and goes back. Alisson catches it safely. Could move up a gear here. That is terrific skill. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Well positioned to make that interception. He's picked him out. That's a foul, no two ways about it. There's going to be another change here. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in.
Mbappe is on, he's had a shot! It's there! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Well, good evening to you, and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid, and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle.
These scenes brought to you from the Stade Louis II, one of the most easily distinguishable grounds in Europe.
Now, this is the perfect game for all.
Mbappe! They've scored! And what a great way to start the game. to spark the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on, this could be rather exciting. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So, a breakthrough already. Battles to win it back. Well, there's something you don't see every day. Mbappe. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Mbappe. He's made sure that that won't get through. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And it's played forward. That's gone a long way up and away. It's gone for a throw-in. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Valverde. France scored early, of course, and it's 1-0. It's Dembele. Conte, and help's available out wide. Cut out in the nick of time. Forward it goes. Vinicius Junior, and the counter is on. More than happy to take the muscular approach. And here's the chance to counter. He's had that put on a plate. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mbappe! What a ball this has turned out to be. Conte. Dembele, who's steaming forward. Oh, that's clever. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Hoists it forward. Vinicius Junior. Conte. Mbappe. Mbappe! Tries to get it forward quickly. Forward it goes. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Good ball, it's found its target. And he's there to cut it out. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Ball's out on the left now. It's got through to him. He's got away. Big chance! It's broken loose. And they've been caught out here. Good run. Oh, Kante concedes a free kick for that. Mbappe. Real chance! And the ball's come out. Gets good distance on it. Mbappe. And that has been cleared. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. France have it back and they can go. The first 45 minutes are up. here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
France come in, having established that lead. The narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. They're already back underway here. France carrying a one-goal lead. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's played forward. Looking to hit the front line. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Defending was strong and firm. Valverde. Madrid got it back again. Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. Dembele tries to stroke it through. Valverde cuts it out. Conte.
Madrid have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Conte. Oh, that's neat. And here's Dembele. Oh, real danger here. France are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
And Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He gets past his man. He's had a shot! Sticks it away! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a goal was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Vinicius Junior. It's got through. Danger averted for now. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Hernandez plays it forward. Mbappe going through. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Rabiot knocks it away. Cleared without complication. In with the challenge. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Coman plays it out to the flank. It's come loose. Thuram Ulian gets it back.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Emenike has brushed off the ball there.
France showing a good level of intent.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Thuram Ulian has been sent off. got changes here, from both sides in fact. It's a brilliant interception.
Madrid merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Mbappe, already of course on the score sheet, hoists it forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for...
He's been side down. Is that a penalty? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, that's called taking one for your team, because a one-on-one situation was about to develop. Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. He's got the ball, he shot at goal! It's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! Madrid complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now. France have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Has he picked him out? He's off on a marauding run. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Madrid presented with the perfect chance here to open up their lead. He tries a shot! In it goes! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! Brahim Diaz with the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to who was going to come out on top.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, some fans are already on their way out, so that to me says everything, Peter.